buy scenario. Okay, first level, price will come into this zone and continue to at least anywhere. Okay, go for your 1:1, 1:2, or you can also swing. So welcome back at my FX right here, the prophetic analyst. So you can see how we predicted some trades into precision. So last week on gold and several other trades, we had over 85% precision accuracy our trade calls, and with some of them will also being sent as free signals to our free Telegram community. So if you are not on a free Telegram community, do well to smash that like button, click on the link on the description below to join our free Telegram community so that you can also benefit from free signals and free educational content like this. So moving forward, this week we are analyzing for the week of the 30th of September, which is this is the last week, and also for a new week of October to the 4th of October. Okay, so moving forward, for last week you guys can see how we predicted gold into precision. That's why it's very necessary to have trading rules before taking entry. For our mentees, these are things that we teach in our mentorship, and we make them understand how to go about these entries and also exit. Okay, we had trades that we're looking for price to move into the upside from either of these three zones. Okay, so when price comes into those three zones and gives us our entry signals, then we can be certain that price is ready to move towards our direction before we take entries, or make entries rather. So you can see we had a very nice trade here on gold. All right, so since then gold has been, like I said, you just take what you can take and leave the rest for the market. Okay, so since then we can see gold has been on an uptrend. Okay, gold has been creating series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So now we have more like a range. Okay, we have more like a range somewhere around here. So we are now anticipating for next week. Okay, so the scenarios that we are looking forward for next week, so we first of all start with our bullish scenario, since the trend is still very much bullish. Okay, so I will only be interested for price because most of you already know I'm a swing trader, structural trader. I trade price action and market structure only. Okay, so we can only be certain that this price is ready for now structurally. For now, this price is bullish. Okay, on the lower time frame, you can see it has altered these previous lows on previous times, and now it's going back to give us a retest. Okay, so but we start from the bullish aspect. Okay, we will only be interested if price is able to break these highs. Okay, these highs that we are seeing here. Okay, retests, there's that zone, and it push continuations to the upside. Okay, and you can go for your 1:2, 1:3, 1:5, and all. Okay, and even I myself, if I'm able to catch any trade from up here, I'll be swinging it for the longest of times. Why is this so? I'm going to tell you on the next, when we are analyzing DXY, because when the DXY is going bearish, okay, we should be expecting gold and other pairs alike to be very massively bullish. Okay, so that's it for the bullish aspect. And for the bearish aspect, which is more like a retracement, okay, we have this zone here, this minor zone here. Price can start selling from there to this next support level all the way down here, which is the 12620 area. Okay, 12620 ounce. So that's it for gold XAUSD. So all what you have to do, mark out the zones on your PC or whatever device you're using to trade. Okay, up next we have NZD-USD. Guys, we are buying NZD-USD, like you can see. Okay, stop loss 0.626. Take profits somewhere around that high. Okay, so which is around 0.6340. Okay, NZD-USD, I did not make mention of it for last week videos analysis. Okay, I did not make mention of it on our weekly analysis. Why is this so? Because most of these trades are a lot, and they are almost similar with several other trades that we call. So all what you just have to do, if you understand price correlation or market correlation, you can use this initiative to make entries off this similar pace. Okay, that are inversely correlated. Okay, so on NZD which was one of the best trades we took with several other trades like the AUD, the gold, and ADP. Okay, like that's why I told you guys we were 85% into precision. I think we took over 4 trades and we lost only one, which was USD JPY, which I'm still gonna show. Because trading is not all about wins, but there are also losses alongside too. So moving forward on NZD USD, we had this zone here in which we marked out. We can see this blue line here is a very strong key level from the higher time frame, which price has been respecting from previous times. Each time price comes into this area, you must see some tug of war, okay, some sort of consolidation, all right, before price is able to play that to the upside or to the downside. And like I always tell you guys, price doesn't move in a straight line, price moves in a wave. Okay, so when once you saw this massive impulsive move to the upside, we should be expecting a reverse, okay, a retracement or a reversal to the downside. So hence why we had this pullback, and we should also be expecting price to fill in that pullback, which is our bearishness with a bullish pullback and a bullish run to the upside. So where is the next possible area for NZD USD for the coming weeks? Okay, so I'm going to mark out a zone here. Going to mark out a zone here for you guys. Okay, so we're still very much bullish on NZD USD. So we're looking for price to come into this area comfortably and start pushing to the upside, at least looking left. Okay, and at least go for your 1:1, 1:2, maybe to your 0.46416 area. Okay, all the way to the upside. And there are still possibilities that price could push, it could still be bearish to back to the support level or this other level, okay, and still continue to the upside. So I don't really have bearish scenarios for NZD USD, except price is able to play this blue area, which is a very strong support level or demand level from the higher time frame. So that's it for NZD USD. For the DXY, you guys can see the DXY has been on the range for some couple of weeks now, right? We have been seeing price going sideways, okay? And if you look inside the DXY or the trend the DXY has actually been forming, though it's still moving sideways, but now it's more like having a bearish trend, okay? It's creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, okay? It's pushing to the downside, but regardless, it's still very much a range, okay? So why is this happening? Okay, we are not seeing price is not finding it easy to break in the support level. If you can recall weeks back, okay, for those of you that watch our videos consistently, I made mention that price is also ranging on the higher time frame, like the weekly and the monthly time frame. Okay, let me show you guys what's happening in there. Okay, you can now see that range there. Okay, so since 2022, right, the dollar, which is the US dollar or the DXY as you may call it, okay, has been ranging. You can see price is not breaking these highs and it's not breaking these lows. Okay, not until currently this month's candle. Okay, right, this is very important. When each month starts, it's very important you do your monthly analysis. Okay, go to your monthly time frame. Even though you're a scalper or you're a swing trader, go to your monthly time frame and check how candlesticks are being closed on the monthly time frame, right? Because this candlestick closure towards a certain direction would also make you help in making trade decisions and also pointing most likely to the direction of the whole trend for the coming months. Okay, so we can now see in the months of September, price has now closed below the support. Okay, price, this bearish candle has now closed below that support which I had marked there. So from the higher time frame, we can, that's why you are seeing on the lower time frame, like the hourly time frame, like the 4 hours time frame, the daily, we are having this minor range, okay, that you guys are seeing. That's why price wasn't or hasn't been able to break that area easily, okay, because even there on the monthly time frame, you see that area is a very strong area. All right, from just looking left, if you keep looking left, you can see price is also reacting off the same key levels. That's why price is not finding it easy to break to the downside. But when it does, okay, let me also show you guys, all right, show you guys the next level target that price would be heading for the next coming months, which is over more than 500 to 1,000 pips, okay, to the downside. So when I tell you guys we swing over 1,000 pips into the future, or we project over 1,000 pips into the future, we know what we are saying. Okay, so the next level for the DXY on a swing trader's perspective on the bigger picture is all the way the 95.84 area, okay, which is this box which I've marked out. So you can mark this video and watch out for these areas, how price it. We don't know how long it's going to take. It may take a month, it may take two, it may even take longer or shorter, okay, for price to get into that area. But all what you have to do is take the best entries of this area. Any entry that you could get from this zone is an entry that you should be swinging for the longest of times. Okay, that's what I'm also anticipating for this new week. Okay, any trades or trade entries I'm getting for the from the DXY, from gold, from whatever trades, okay, I'll be potentially likely to trade those, to hold those trades for at least minimum 2 weeks. Okay, because price is breaking out of strong structural areas like I've shown you guys. Okay, so what are we looking for this coming week? So I'm going to mark out these two zones. All right, not really different from last week. Okay, we want price to break here and continue the push to the downside of the 99.59 area, okay, to the downside. And for the bullish side, we are looking for price to break these highs and push all the way to this resistance. Okay, so either which way price choose to go, okay, we have our entry setups. Our mentees know how to take these entries and how to make the possible base entries of it. Okay, so that's it for the DXY. Up next is GBP/USD, one of the best trades too that we took for last week, and I also shared it with you guys on the last week video. So that's why it's always important to watch our videos to the end. And it also, if you are still watching this video to this very moment, please do well to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications too. Right, so for GBP/USD, like I said, was one of the best trades too that we took for last week. And you can see, let's go down to our hourly time frame. Okay, so we had two trades from inside here. These were the same zones that we mapped out for GBP/USD. We were also looking for price to clear. We did not, I think we did not even look at the support level, but if we did, we would have only wanted price to break through the support before we would go for the sales. But for the buys, which we're very keen about the buys, we had these levels being marked out. You can see the arrow there, that break and retest arrow from last week. And if you look there, somewhere around there, that was Friday. Okay, so all this happened during Monday, and this trade that we took was thereabouts on Tuesday. Okay, so we had that break retest of that highs. Okay, when I saw this consolidation, when I saw that consolidation on price on this resistance stone support, okay, I just had to take my entries and set the trades, and also signals were also being sent. So a lot of people also made money from this trade calls we made for you guys. And also, if you do not watch the video or you think we are capping, here is the video. So trading is all about patience. Be patient enough for price to do what, break out of these highs, which we have this triple top 1, 2, 3. A very strong and minor key level though on the lower time frame. That's why you guys are seeing me marking out this level. Okay, so break, okay, a retest, and our next level target should be our 1.34104 area. Welcome back. I hope you can see how we predicted GBP/USD into precision, and a lot of money was also being made, and also testimonies being dropped. All right, so moving forward for this week, okay, for the coming weeks and the coming months, okay, where are the next possible areas that we should be looking forward for price to react off? Okay, so I still have this zone. Okay, all what I have to do is extend this zone. I've extended this previous zones, or extend it forward because it's still very much significant. Okay, so for the bullish side, I would be interested on the bull runs if price comes into this area and push to the upside. Okay, first level target 100% retracement level of these highs, which is the 1.3.419 area. Okay, like so. I'm going to adjust this a little bit, slightly up there. Okay, so that's it for the bullish side. All right, price still has the possibilities of coming into these areas, but I'm not really seeing that happen to the upside for gold. And if let's say price starts buying from here, okay, I won't love to buy from this zone, from this current zone. The best level to take your buys, okay, the best level to take your buys if price starts pushing up during Monday or Tuesday is from this highs, break, retest, and push continuations to your next level of the 1.35 area to the upside. Okay, so that's the areas we are looking forward for taking trades on GDP USD. Always do well to mark out these zones on your PC or your phone or whatever device you're using to take your trades. Okay, up next is a Euro USD. Okay, for Euro USD, you can see how price, this was where we're looking for price to break up here, retest and push, but that did not really happen. Price was rather ranging, okay, was not going to the downside, not going to the upside. Okay, although if you look at it at the bigger picture, you see price has been creating series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Okay, though it's more like in a range form. Okay, it's not giving us that kind of impulsive move that we are looking forward for. So that's why it's very important to always have trade confirmations and trading principles before you make your entry. So we did not take even a single trade on Euro USD, I think, for the past 2 or 3 weeks. So because price has not been given its best push on Euro USD, had to focus on other pairs that are trading fine. Okay. So yeah, we still Euro USD. We are not going to take so much of our time, okay, because it's still very much on the range. So I'll give you guys a two-way scenario, okay, for price for the bullish side, which is the anticipated side, okay, because of the trend of against the DXY. We are looking for price to break these highs, okay, which we have more like a double top here, break these double tops, a break the retest and a push continuations to the next zone of the 1.128 area. Like I said, any trades that you're taking this week are trades that you can swing for at least minimum a week or two or even more. Okay, that's if you're a swing trader. But if you're not, you can take whatever profit that you're okay with and leave the market. Okay, so for the bearish scenarios, price could break here, retest that area and push continuations to a 1.04 1.104 area. Okay, so that's it for your USD without taking so much of your time. And up next is the AUD USD. You have the stops here for price to break here, retest, and push continuations to that level. And I think we should have how many pips to the upside. That's if we are taking that trade from there. It's over 48 pips, almost 50 pips, about 48 pips push to the upside if you are waiting for price to break out of this high at the upper side. Okay, so you can see how price was on that same zone. Okay, how we also predicted it for last week. Okay, predicted it for last week. You can see that our break, let me take this off, our break and retest we were looking for on that zone on these highs, it happened, it clinically happened. Okay, and we took that buys to the upside, though price came back to that area. We could not, we were not fortunate enough to join the second buys because this was the first buy that we had when price came into that area. Okay, and since price did not really come into that area nicely, we did not take that trade until when we had that wick inside that area, this bullish engulfing candle, the next bullish engulfing candle, and other setups that we have, which we can't really explain so much here. But a break and retest of that zones, okay, happened nicely. That's why I told you guys we trade from zones to zones, and we had 85% precision or accuracy on our trade prediction for last week. Okay, so AUD USD has been a blast, and coming on for the next week. Okay, let's mark out levels and we'll be looking, hoping price reacts for bullish continuations. Okay, so price has a possibility of pushing up from here. Okay, or we could see price also coming into this as deep as this zone, this black line, this zone here, and a push continuations back to the 100% retracement level, which is this resistance level there. Okay, so that's it on AUD USD. The last but not the least, USD JPY. For USD JPY, this is what we were looking for last week. Price coming into this key level, okay, break retest, which I also took this trade, which we also took a loss. Okay, and that's why I told you guys we're 85% correct in our precision. But this does not really alter the trend, okay, because the trend is still very much bearish. Okay, as you can see, yet price is yet to break out of these highs. Okay, break the structural highs. Price closed somewhere around here. I think a news happened, fundamentals happened, which brought price back to the downside. Okay, so apparently price did not wish to move from this area, so which we took that loss. And if you also look at it on the daily time frame or the higher time frame, you see that price is still very much has the potential to go into the downside. You can see price just weaken into that support level, that resistance level, rather, that resistance level, and still continuing to the downside. So we are still very much bearish on USD JPY. Okay, we are not going to change our analysis on that. So what I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to move this, and let me take that out. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. All right, that zone will still be very much valid. Okay, this zone will still be very much valid. So what I'm going to do is move this to the current market. Okay, so we're looking for price to come back to the 143.977 area, then push down to the downside. Okay, or there's still a very minor zone. There's a little minor zone here, somewhere around here too, that you could that price could also react from. Okay, so either price reacts from this area, from that area to the downside, or price would react off this minor area here to the downside. Okay, to our next support level, which is our 140 area. So either which way, we are still very much bearish on USD JPY. Okay, we would only be looking at the bullish side if and only if price can break these highs and to the upside, but we are not really seeing that possibility happen. So hence why we are still very much bearish on USD JPY. Okay, so that will be it for this week, guys. And if you like this kind of content and you watch this video to this very moment, drop a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are and how well this weekly market analysis has helped you in your trade calls too. And if you're also making money with us, like I said, if you're not on a free Telegram community and you want to enjoy our free signals and other free live sessions that we host during the week, can click the link on the description to join our free Telegram community. And also make sure you like this and share our content, because this is the only way that it keeps encouraging us to keep posting and creating more forex educational videos week in, week out for you guys. And without further ado, see you guys next week, and wishing you a profitable trading month and happy new month in advance. Cheers.